All right. Oh.
Oh.
Do you want to do the clapper?
Okay. Okay. And in 3, 2, we're starting.
I always feel really cringy when I do my intro in front of people, so.
You feel cringy? I don't believe that.
You're like, just now? Now a warning? Hi, it's me, Trixie Mattel. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm a world famous drag queen with a passion for makeup artistry.
And I'm here to serve as her intervention. This is Jaymes Mansfield, here to tell Trixie to please stop. It's gone too far.
Cut the cameras, dead ass. I'm so fortunate because it's Jaymes' birthday tomorrow in real times. Happy birthday. We have a campaign image we're shooting tomorrow and Jaymes is the star, the model. And because she's in town, she drove here, and she's COVID tested, we had to take the opportunity to do a video.
I had a Q-tip shoved into my brain for this and I am so excited.
Woo! But today we're gonna get ready using some of the products from the Bottle Blonde collection. This is actually my first time using them with a person.
Oh my gosh, so I'm the guinea pig.
You are the guinea pig.
This didn't stain my cheek like last time.
Let's glue down our brows and we'll be right back. So we were just talking about how when I was in beauty school, I cut your hair once.
You did.
Didn't I do an incredible job?
You did a job that was acceptable for someone at your level.
Okay, so you and I were doing drag in Milwaukee. I would say that we weren't the most booked and blessed drag queens on the scene at the time.
You more than me, but yeah, I'd say.
I would book you for a gig and then you'd be like, I got you, sis. And you'd book me for a gig. And sometimes, not all the time, sometimes it was.
Let's hear it. What was it? I'd love to hear it.
Sometimes, let's say we're at a straight bar and it's me and you lip syncing for 2 people.
Okay, listen here, that happened like twice. And that wasn't even my show.
It happened.
I was never in a position of power to book anything except for that horrible art show we did.
Yeah, I remember that
and
show.
You paid somebody to cover your shift at the steakhouse.
Did.
You want to hear the ultimate irony in that?
What?
It was a show showcasing me and my art. And in the little video that I was promised they would make, they only featured you.
I love that. Wasn't it called Raw?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jaymes booked me at something called Raw. And this is before prep, people.
You should have been used to it at that point.
Okay, so it was Latin night, right? And they asked Jaymes to do Latin night, and Jaymes, being a Mexican American who does a character who's kind of a white blonde woman, they said, Jaymes, do you want to do Latin night? And Jaymes goes, I'm a white woman.
That did happen.
Scandalized. And that's when I knew that Jaymes was committed to the fantasy.
The problem was I secretly wanted to do the booking and they didn't see through the joke. That's...
Here's probably the only channel where I've seen every video for 2 years.
I love it, like I'll get a live text from you as you're watching it. What is this wig, girl?
Yeah. Do you have a set schedule?
Me? I wish I could say I did.
You don't?
Do you?
We do it.
Wednesdays at noon.
Well, smell her, okay.
So you leave the children wondering, is she dead? Is she ever gonna come back?
You know what? That's what they expect of me, okay?
Totally. You know what? I like that because we're on break from right now and the comments are constantly like, where's I'm like, don't take it for granted. Enjoy it while it's there. It might never come back, you never know.
So is coming back?
It is coming back. So I have something shocking to show everyone. We shoot the campaigns way before the product is out. So tomorrow, the shadows that I will use on set, this is what mine look like. They're just floating around in a little palette. And then this is even crazier. This is the prototype without the packaging. So look at it. So weird, but here's the Bottle Blonde you guys will know and love. Maybe in post they could, here, I'll hold it here and they can put the art on top of it. Ooh, so realistic.
Completely devoid of artistry. I'm glad I get to use that palette.
I wanted it to be something you knew, you know. So I'm gonna go in with this stunning purple shampoo. You know, somebody asked me the other day, I'm gonna ask you this.
Yes.
If Jaymes Mansfield had one hair color, what is it?
613 platinum blonde hair.
That makes perfect sense to me. It's a blonde that's like Barbie yellow hair.
Oh yeah.
Like, your hair's made of plastic.
It's not that yellow with the white mixed in like we're some influencer who's going to like COVID parties.
Not the white mixed in. I think Trixie's hair is like dark brown and she does her roots every like 6 hours. At the risk of someone finding out. Having blonde hair is glamorous, but there's something really glamorous about coloring your hair trashy blonde.
Oh, absolutely.
If you guys don't know, on James's channel, you do a lot of like queer history because you're young, but you have the taste of Harvey Fierstein.
Yeah.
Yeah. James is like, oh yeah, just something really young and current, like Mae West. That's like your point of reference is so different.
You know what I mean? Tallulah Bankhead, obviously. Like, everyone knows.
But when we met, you were the first drag queen I'd really ever met that was like, in a world of drag queens who don't do anything. James did all her own wigs and all her own costumes and built the puppets. And you were doing music no one had ever heard of. And I was just like in love with you from the first time I saw you.
And I appreciated you being one of those few friends that would actually come to those shows I did.
I loved it.
You've had some bad jobs.
Of course I have. What do you think this is?
I mean,
This is
I
a
didn't want to
nightmare.
go there, but
I used to work at Mattel in Milwaukee. Do you know what that is?
you did not.
Yes, I did. Yeah, so let's say you wanted to call your grandma, and grandma's a little hard of hearing. Grandma had a special phone that the caption of what her granddaughter was saying would pop up on the screen. So if you said, hi, grandma, my job was to wear a headset and go, hi, grandma, like a computer. And if the word typed in wrong, I would have to delete it and type it in.
See, I actually applied to Captel and I did not get the job because I didn't pass the typing test.
Oh, work. I never had a bartending job, which looking back, I don't know why I didn't pursue like bartending.
Yeah, you do have a gift of gab.
Because you can make more money selling shots sometimes. I'm a terrible lip syncer, so I can make people buy alcohol better than I can make them think I'm singing a song.
You definitely provided a performance that no one else had seen before in that city.
That's a read. Do you guys see that that's a read? Milwaukee has a lot of drag icons. The Shannons, the Ruthies, the Shauna Loves. But Milwaukee drag, these under 25-year-old drag queens, are incredible.
Oh my God, Gluttony Sid, Maylene McQueen, like a bunch of girls I booked in the show when you came back for Halloween.
Yeah.
When I got on Drag Race, I was feeling like the old biddy.
Right.
At like 26, with all these little youngins coming in like, holy I can never do any of that kind of stuff.
I love when the baby queens do the death drops that are like severing their vertebrae. You know, it's just like a flat gay body hitting the stage like
It's like when you're hitting someone in Grand Theft Auto with your car. Like, polygon bend up like an accordion.
Yes, the body just goes limp. And they enter the stage walking like a hooker in Grand Theft Auto. That weird, like, sexy hooker walk.
I'm excited to dip into the pinks. I may have gone a little overboard with the black.
You know what? We're doing a test run for tomorrow.
You know what? It's fine. I can just blend it away. It's only for a Trixie shoot, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We're not gonna see it anyway.
This is being shot by John Sams. He's a great retoucher. You'll be fine.
Oh, I love that.
You don't even have to get in drag, honestly. They'll just, like, plop it on over your face.
That is fierce. I love that. Like when I do photo shoots, Ernie does all that stuff for me, and I'm just like, Ernie, make me look how I'm supposed to look.
You just don't believe it. You see the texture, you see the bad lighting, you're like, that can't be me.
Something is clearly wrong here.
It couldn't be my makeup artistry. It couldn't be my laziness, my absolute blatant lack of technique. It couldn't be any of it.
I thought I was invited here.
Well, you thought this was
to
about
catch up with an old friend.
Well, you're
And-
half right. Old. You know what's funny? I make a lot of jokes about being old, but it's only because we work in an industry where, guess what, bitch? We are old.
But
Everybody in
also-
drag is 21.
And if I do get too old, I can just walk away from this number every time I want. I love that about drag.
I wish.
We don't exist.
We really don't. No one's gonna miss us. People will be like, whatever happened to her? Anyway, season 14 is on, you know? Like, no one cares. By the way, if you haven't seen, we do have a collection reveal video for Bottle Blonde if you want to see me swatching all these products.
I'll help you, actually. Let me see. I'll pick a little bit from the pink. There we go.
I hate you. It's a pink shadow. You're like, it's turning my eye pink. I'm having a reaction.
Have you ever had that experience where you had to go to work with a full red eye and red lip?
No. Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
Clown mouth.
Clown mouth. Yes. I always say it. I used to look like I rimmed the Kool-Aid guy. Which I have.
Oh yeah!
Who's some of your fave drag queens of all time?
My favorite drag queens of all time.
Let me rephrase. You're gonna die tomorrow. Tonight you get to see one drag show. Who's in it?
Let's see. Open with Marla Jean Merman.
Work.
Have to. Love her.
The teens who are watching this are like, who the f is that? Was she
Who's
on Drag
Marla?
Race? Who's Marla? She wasn't on Drag Race. I don't know who she is. She kind of invented drag as like a cabaret act.
Yeah.
Think of Ben de la Creme with nice hair.
Aww. Oh, I'm actually using your Go-Go Girl.
Oh, is that, excuse me, is that Mod About You from Trixie Cosmetics?
It is!
You know what I picture for us? I was kind of doing like the mental mood board for this. Those two women from The Simpsons.
Which one?
One has like the triangle hair and they're always smoking.
Oh, Patty and Selma.
Yes, like I think that's us a little bit. Hairstyling is a very intimate thing. Cutting someone's hair is touching their head and their face, and you're forced to make small talk.
I am glad I work with wigs. Because I don't have to talk to anyone except myself.
Aren't you gonna ask what I want? I don't care what you want.
This isn't a friendship here.
If you guys have never gotten a wig, kind of like a luxury wig, go shop at Jaymes Mansfield Beauty.
Oh, thank you.
Your wigs are beautiful. There's this long blonde hair I have from you that's straight, and every time I wear it, people are like, I love you in a long wig.
The misty blonde.
The misty blonde. I don't think people realize we can't wear normal wigs.
No. And we came from the time when all you had was the beauty shop wigs where the hairline stopped here.
Literally here. And we would all try to do snatched ponytails, and we'd have to Kimchi, I'm not blowing her up, she would have to shave her hair to here because her wig would be here. It's a yarmulke of hair.
You look like one of those Barbie dolls, like the bootleg ones from the 60s where the hairline starts back here and it's pulled into a pony.
That's Anouk.
Yep.
Her hair's like that, yeah.
That's so hard to find a good wig.
It
Almost
is.
always crap whenever you like go and get them in the stores or if you're ordering offline.
Especially online. You're taking a huge gamble.
I actually worked in a beauty salon as a receptionist.
I love that.
There is nothing like a beauty salon feeling. Like, I do miss that. Like, all the drama that happens inside of it.
Yeah, and
I miss it.
the women who work at beauty salons, you guys, these are really smart men and women. They know their clients' names. They have to remember all these formulas and cuts and personal details. I would be like, how is your daughter Steven? Like, I just have like no recollection of people's lives.
I got to sit down the sidelines and watch the drama, which is almost more fun, actually. And like, if something was going on, I get to like run around the salon and see. I was really bad at my job, if you can't already tell.
I was gonna say, it sounds more like you were just watching.
Yeah, it's kind of understandable why I don't work there anymore.
Isn't it funny though, you went from being a receptionist at a hair salon to somebody who you work in the hair beauty industry.
It's my Romy Michelle moment.
It's your Romy Michelle moment.
It's not really much an accomplishment, but I feel like it is.
Totally. It was your idea to make them yellow.
Like, we're still old enough to remember when people would tell you, like, there is no career in drag.
I mean, I tell that to people now.
That's 'cause
I'm not
you're an
kidding.
asshole.
In fact, I think it's harder now than it was because there's more drag queens now.
Yeah, but again, like, if you got it, you got it.
Yeah.
But sometimes, you know, I don't want to be the cynical one. I should be the nice one here. And
Those
say,
who don't have it, make wigs.
if you believe hard enough, you hold on a second.
And those who don't have it, make wigs and makeup for people who do have it. That's us. We never got into the rest of your lineup for your drag show.
We didn't.
Okay, who else is in the drag show?
I've seen them together and they are magic. Jackie Beat and Sherry Vine.
Icons.
When they do it together, that double act is amazing. And the grand finale, I don't know if you'll know who they are, but they're long dead, but they are one of those first drag queens that did like the full on, I'm gonna do every celebrity impersonation that's ever existed.
I thought you were saying Jackie and Sherry were long dead. I was like, you better work, bitch. Anyway, but they've died.
No, it would have to be Charles Pierce headlining.
Oh yeah.
My absolute favorite.
If we're being honest, I learned about him from your series. I didn't know who it was. You're teaching the children.
It's also those things like those old drag queens from the last year, like you have to be a nerd and obsessed with and know who they are.
Yeah. If you guys don't know, James is a Barbie collector. You have a really beautiful collection.
Mine's not nearly as impressive as yours. Like you have all like the actual vintage stuff. Mine is just like that people threw away that I've retouched and tried to restore.
The repros are gorge though. Even if you had a brand new vintage, they're not gonna look as good as a repro.
Like back in the day, they were all hand painted.
Yeah.
So you always like, you'll see those old ones where they're kind of wonky or they're kind of janky looking.
Midge.
Oh my God, poor Midge.
Well, you know what? In life, I'd like to think I'm a Barbie, but I know I'm a Midge.
We all are Midge.
We're all Midge.
We're all that derpy.
Who do you follow for wig inspiration? Who's the one where you're like, oh my God, that bitch turns it?
I have to say, I love Zach Killian's work, who you've worked with.
She is amazing.
Really learned a lot from Wigs and Grace and Sarah. Both of them have been very, very nurturing and giving when it comes to giving advice and not minding when I regurgitate it on my YouTube channel.
I think wig people actually respect each other. They actually get inspired by one another.
I didn't expect that getting into it because we came from drag where everyone's catty. It's kind of refreshing to know I don't have to like go back and forth in a text fight with somebody.
Right, somebody you don't know messaging you and going, you did a wonderful job, I love that video. And you're like, but?
Yeah, you're waiting for it.
You think I'm a fat, bald, ugly bitch? No, I just like the wig. Who sent you? This is nice.
Yes.
Highlight, contour, and
Oh, bitch, you want glamour.
Oh, this is cute.
LA Colors from Family Dollar.
Are you kidding me? Didn't you use this in a video?
I certainly did.
Look at
Did I use it?
For just the price of a cup of coffee a day, you could sponsor. Will somebody buy a wig from this woman? Look at this. Look at this. Jaymes Mansfield enthusiasts, are they mad at you?
They don't recognize me. Like, I'm not thought of. And as far as the family goes, I was told once by somebody that they coach Mariska Hargitay's son's soccer team, and he told her about me, and she was not interested.
Love it.
I love that. That's all you could ask for. Like, Betty Davis had no interest in knowing about any of the female impersonators that did her.
Yeah.
She was like, no, I'm good.
I think when I first started doing drag, I used to wear the chicken cutlets.
Oh my God. We did a show together where literally that thing just fell down. It's just my chicken cutlets hanging down from my top.
If you guys have never seen this picture of Jaymes at Queen Kong,
Oh my God.
where you're like either acting like you're falling or actually falling, and both are out. It's so funny.
I wish it was either or, because that's funny. It was me forcibly throwing myself on the ground because that's what drag queens do.
We have some friends who do OnlyFans, and they do very well for themselves financially. I would have never made it because I'm too gorgeous.
Oh, that's the word.
People would go to jerk off to me and be like, I can't even get into this because he's so beautiful. I can't even get into the fantasy because this could never happen for me. Ooh. Ooh. I'm gonna put some blush on.
Thank God. I love that. It's like a little soft kiss on your cheek or like someone lightly
Just a
tapped you
young
right
girl.
there. I could give you that.
Yeah, I could just hit you in the face. Ooh, I love that blush. It's not a blush, it's an eyeshadow, but if you haven't worn eyeshadow as blush, you're not doing drag.
It is probably the softest blush I've seen you in.
I'm a young girl.
Meanwhile, I'm sitting here like fully just hooker on Reno. That's
I'm gonna do a little of the hot pink too.
Oh, thank God.
Thank God. Ooh. I have blush on, I have lashes on, I have eyeshadow on, but I don't have lips on.
Yeah.
So I have some lovely glasses.
Glasses.
Glosses. We have High Ponytail, I'm Baby, Hater, and Press On. I'll let you get into it, sis.
I love all of these names.
Isn't that beautiful? Watch her. You guys are watching her on camera. If you see her stuff it in her,
Like a toddler.
yeah. If you see her put it in her pocket, say something. This is the NYX Professional Pencil in Mauve.
Oh. I'm using Gerard Cosmetics in shade, I guess we'll never know because I shaved past it, but it's pink.
I met the owner of Gerard at a makeup event. She was so nice.
She's the sweetest. I love anyone that just bites at me whenever I'm just like, I wish someone would sponsor me or give me a promo code. And she's like, I'll take you.
I do love when you basically look right in the camera and put brands on blast for not sending you anything for free yet.
That's literally how I got Manscaped. I was just like, you guys are missing such an opportunity. I could be Jaymes Manscaped. I will change my name.
Jaymes Manscaped. When you quit and do OnlyFans, that's gonna be your name.
I forgot. Yeah, I drew a penis on my cheek and said, makeup brand sponsor me. And I got a promo code from them.
Cut the cameras. I want this person out of my home. This is High Ponytail. It's a very beautiful rose with a gold shimmer.
Now I'm curious, why did you call it High Ponytail?
Because it's gay. Oh.
I have to say, I'm impressed that this is like thick enough where I could wear it like a lipstick, which I was not expecting.
It's for young girls. Young girls. Oh. So should we put on the looks?
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back.
Oh my God.
And welcome back. This is the final result.
Oh my God, you guys.
Are you imitating me?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
This is crazy. I love, Jaymes made both of these wigs, you guys. Look. Oh.
It's like mother and daughter.
Who's who? Oh. This hair is so deranged.
We're supposed to look psychotic. That's what I thought you wanted me to do with this shoot.
It's the only look I know how to do. I love this stretch pleather. Amy Sarazan, who's my normal customer, made these for us. Can you believe she figured out the Jaymes Mansfield way of making a dress?
I have to
A
say,
tube with a halter.
yes, I feel she took attention to detail of everything I gave her.
Yeah, I said she wants to wear pink, and good news, you only have to make half a dress.
Yeah, or like the destroyers. They went to like a, the 1960s Hairspray movie or something.
Absolutely. We look like Velma and Amber Von Tussle from Hairspray.
Oh my God.
How long did it take you to make these?
Not long. It took me like a few hours.
Oh my gosh. Let's hear it for this woman. please check out my collection Bottle Blonde. We have 4 glosses and a beautiful makeup palette and a brand new hand mirror. And if you want to follow Jaymes, where can they find you?
You can find me at Jaymes with a Y on YouTube. That's the only thing I care about. And if you want to dislike it, hit that dislike button twice. That's a hack I learned. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, bye. Now let's get off camera and do lesbian things.
Ooh.